Welcome back, people. It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and we're bringing you part 5 of our Skyrim Let's Play. We kind of did Bleak Falls Barrow, and I'm not putting that up because the commentary failed on it. So, without further ado, we got to go to the next part of the storyline, which is going to take us up to Dragon's Reach, and we're going to get made Thane of Whiterun. And he's going to tell us that we have to go to Higher Hrothgar. So this is going to be a pretty boring, to say the least. So it's going to be just one big long walk, which most likely I'm going to skip right after this part. Go and get made Thane of Whiterun. You guys do not need to see that walk up to the Higher Hrothgar. It is horrible.
So what happened at the watchtower? I knew I could count on your dragon.
Anybody that's kind of lost at this point, I've killed the dragon. I did Bleak Falls Barrow. There was a 32-minute game segment there with brilliant commentary behind it.
Didn't you hear the thunder sound?
Alright, he gives me this axe and Thane, and it gives me a housecarl named Lydia, which I'm not going to take right now. She's here every time you need her. She is she's your first free companion. I'm gonna keep my archer go. So we're gonna go ahead and fast travel to Ripton, and we're going to work our way to Higher Hrothgar, which I'll show you right here in a second where it's at. On the way up to Higher Hrothgar, depending on what your level is, you're going to face either wolves or bears, and toward the end of it you're going to face a frost troll. Frost trolls are really hard to defeat, especially a low level like I am right here. So the main suggestion is to run by it if you can't take it outright, because their health replenishes so fast. You pretty much need some sort of fire to deal with them accordingly. Alright guys, I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. Here we go. We're actually heading up the 7,000 steps of High Hrothgar right now. It's at the base of the town. What I ended up doing is buying a horse from Riften. I know there's a free horse you can get by questing, but for the most part, we're not doing the Dark Brotherhood quest yet. And Shadowmere is a much better horse. He's faster than all the other horses. But pretty much all the horses in Skyrim are slower than the ones that you could get in Oblivion. Like Oblivion, the horses degrade from town to town. This one, the horses are pretty much the same, just based on why they look. I don't really care what they look like. They all serve a purpose, and horses that are not Shadowmere tend not to live very long, because eventually you'll run into a dragon or something that will just kill them off. But for the most part, as long as you keep them out of the way, you pretty much can keep your horse. They're 1,000 gold apiece, and 1,000 gold is really not that hard to earn in this game. But horses do have distinct advantages over everything else. For example, a horse is better at climbing mountains and stuff like that. They're almost like, I like to call them a four-wheel drive truck. And they're very good at getting you place to place because they have a lot larger stamina. They can sprint for longer periods of time. And like I said, just their level of their ability to climb is much greater than that of your humanoid character. Higher Hrothgar is like this monk shrine that goes up into the sky. And that's what we're climbing. We're climbing one of the mountains known as the Throat of the World to talk to the dragon. Well, they're not dragon priests. Well, they kind of are. But they're like elders that pretty much instruct the Dragonborn. So right here is the Frost Troll, which we're going to walk by. He jumps down, we run by. Horse is faster than the troll, so it's all good. because you have the safety of Higher Rothgar coming up. And we're getting really high up now. As you can see, the wind's starting to pick up. You notice the stones on the paths? That pretty much marks the trail. And if you want to stay away from encounters of like wolves and bears and saber cats, it's best to stay on the trail this game. But but the fact is, the trail's littered with thieves and people that want to rough you up, and all the other human characters walking the trail. So it's pretty much your discretion if you want to play versus animals or versus people. Here's Higher Rothgar, and it's not that big of a deal. It's like a 2 or 3 minute trek up here. And how do you guys like the video quality compared to before? Let's get off. Here we go. Now we're going to learn some thumbs.
Dragonborn, show us, Dragonborn.
Let us taste of your voice.
I am Master. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are up. We will do our best to teach you how to. That is for you to discover. You have shown, but
He basically teaches you 3 or 4 thumbs for free and gives you Fusro Da, which is what most people initiate Skyrim with.
now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, speak the language of dragons.
Oh, I did that by accident.
Your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Grow, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Grow means balance. Combine it with Force. Focus your thumb more sharply.
Yeah, Hunt is right. I kind of don't understand what the difference is in Fusro and Da.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. It's the rock its meaning for constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Grow.
This is basically accepting a dragon soul. So now I've unlocked Row in Unrelenting Force.
You can master your new thumb.
The way you pretty much do your thumbs is you hold it down.
Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
If you see if you see up here at the top bar, this right here is pretty much your shout timer. As it scrolls down, your shout comes back up.
You learn quickly. Once more.
You guys are getting pushed off balance.
Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragon. We will perform your next trial
Master Bore.
Master Bore will teach you. You will now see how you learn a completely new skill. Master Bore will teach you rules.
This is one of my favorite shouts. It's one I use a lot. This right here is good for getting away from dragon breaths or attacks or monsters, or putting distance between you and yourself and like a bear or saber cat to get the arrow. Shouts. Favorite. So we learned 2 new thumbs already. Now we got to demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Go and put it on.
Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bore. X. Now it's your turn. Stand next to
I think I can press Z as the gate opens.
Open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes.
What?
Your quick mastery of a new theme, you are now retrieve, remain true to the way of the voice.
There we go.
Sky above.
Alright guys, that's gonna be the video for the day. I'll sketch you guys in a little bit.